Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Barney Heron gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So digging in now, Diego Corona, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The catcher, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Striding into the box, Archie Chan. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Michael Lee. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Corona at second. Chan at first with no outs. Slider laid off for a ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up, and no one will track it down. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moya giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today. So, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth.
In now, number 2.
Number 2.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Nate Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting 7.
And that's
The
what
first
speed
baseman,
does for you.
number
He made
30.
the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box, number 30, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Throw over to the bag. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Oh, and 2, here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's another 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Moya is in pursuit. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Now at the plate, David Lee. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. This is line to left. Hicks there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Comerica Park. It's now 4-0 Houston. Randy Johnson gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Walker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Cabrera is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Nick Castellanos now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch, and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Stepping in now, Greg Smith, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Cabrera on second. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. Misses, ball 2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Diego Corona. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Diego Corona.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know 13. All the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Archie Chan. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So stepping in, number 2. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 4 and the Tigers nothing. Next up for Detroit, Austin Wilson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Austin Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Steven Moya, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more from Detroit after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 31.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot. and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in to try it again, number 30. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Wilson is right there, 1 down.
Next for the Astros, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Outside, 3-0 now. Walker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Gary Cox is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A bullet to first base.
Next for the Astros, the catcher, Diego Corona.
In now, Diego Corona as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Nope. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, James McCann. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Aaron.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Archie Chan.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball one.
Outside.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's another base knock right
Now
there. A
batting,
hitting streak
right
now
fielder.
up to 8 games.
Michael.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8
Lee.
games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Chan aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Count. The pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That finds the zone, a called strike.
1 strike.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one
batting,
at all. It was
number
over his
2.
head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in, number 2. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First offering on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow,
Up
that
next
was
to
a
the Astros,
great job to rob him
the
of an
shortstop,
RBI single.
Nate
Showed some great
Walker.
athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Moya has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Greg Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Smith A native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Striding in, Austin Wilson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Chan. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now at the plate, David Lee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Gary Cox. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Standing in now, Diego Corona, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready once again, Archie Chan, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So striding in, number 3. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is after it. He's there, but he drops it. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Stepping in now, number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Wilson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Chris Owings, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. 1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Once again a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Lee sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Owings is off of first with 2 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 9-0. Brandon Curtis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Nate Walker.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hit hard to short. Ramirez is up with it. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Number 30.
Ready now, number 30. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In there for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, David Lee. And that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
The batter, the left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Gary Cox. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Diego Corona. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range
The
shown
third
off
baseman.
into the hole right
Nick.
there. That's not an easy
Hey,
play,
count
but
up.
these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning high.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Smith. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 9-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping up to the plate, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Michael Lee waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8. Michael.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Chan on at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, number 3.
So coming to the plate, number 3. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Outside, 3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, number 2. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. First and second now, 1 man out. One and one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Squared that one up just a little late. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, behind the back. And they'll go the short way to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. At the plate, Austin Wilson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, Steven Moya. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Jason Wendell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Wendell.
Next up for the Astros, number 30. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
The first baseman, number 30.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Moya moving forward, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, David Lee, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0. 2-1 the count. No one out with a runner at second. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gary Cox is on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Diego Corona, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Flip of his glove for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So coming to the plate, James McCann. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. As we take a look
Now
at his
batting,
numbers, a
left
couple of
fielder,
things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Line, but speared on a hop. And there are two away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. At the plate, Archie Chan. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Archie Chan.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Michael Lee looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
All even now, 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box now, number 3. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ripped down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. From the belt, the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Stepping in, Nate Walker. He's set, and the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering, and he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, number 30. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher
Now
likes to
batting,
have some runs scored for him, but particularly
David
when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Esteban Colon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Esteban Colon.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Two out, bases loaded. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
pulled toward right center field. Owings ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the Tigers nothing. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. Soft liner towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Greg Smith.
Now in the box, Greg Smith. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
In now, Austin Wilson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is a swinging strike on the sinker.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Standing in, Steven Moya. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Last breath for the Tigers. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Randy Johnson earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Barney Heron only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
15 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.